mellow.
Like ethereal.
You're not trying too hard.
Hi Vikings! I hope everyone is having a great day, and I hope you all are doing great so far during your second quarter of school. The weather has been changing so much, so let's see what Hector with the weather has for us.
Thank you, Ruby. This week, temperatures are going to rise starting on Halloween, where we will be in the high 80s. Then, from Sunday to Monday, we'll be in the low 90s. However, by Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll have a slight decrease to the high 80s, and back up to the low 90s on Thursday and Friday. I'll give it to you, Kim.
Thank you, Hector, for the weather. And wow, up to 90? I personally like cold weather. And now let us go to Jolie.
Thanks, Kimberly. Hello, Vikings. Sunday, November 1st and Monday, November 2nd is Remember Me Day. It is about any loved ones who have passed away and remembered all the memories you had with them. If you had any family or friends that have passed away, feel free to tag and share with ASB on Instagram at ASBMVHS. Back to you, Kimberly.
Thank you, Jolie. And I know there's a lot of things going on in sports, so let's go see what both Abel and Martin have to say.
Thank you, Kimberly. Well, for this week, in football, the Steelers played against the Titans, defeating them with a score of 27-4. The Steelers are the only team that remain undefeated in the NFL. The Seahawks played against the Cardinals in a close game that led to overtime. The Cardinals came out victorious with a score of 37-34. The Saints also played against the Panthers, defeating them with a score of 27-24. The Rams played against the Bears, defeating them with a score of 24-10. Well, that's it for football this week. Now we have Martin with news about the Dodgers.
Thanks, Abel. The Dodgers beat the Tampa Bay Rays and are now the World Series champs. Corey Seager was awarded the MVP of the 2020 season. It was a hard-fought series, but finally the championships are coming back home to LA. Back to Kim.
Thank you, Abel and Martin, for the sports. Now on to Isaac, Kevin, Natalie, and Kim with entertainment.
Thanks, Kimberly. My first song this week is from Gorilla's new album, Song Machine. This is MLS featuring JPEG Mafia and Chai.
Tell me how to do it. Maneuver with this Ruger, these bullets is for the...
Since this is a Halloween edition of the show, I figured I had some spooky songs for you guys this week. So the first one is Dead by My Chemical Romance. My next song is Psycho by Denzel Curry featuring Slow Tie, which I've been lucky enough to see live. And my final song this week is one that I've also had the privilege of seeing live. Here's Twisted Cane by Danzig. That's all the time I have for this week. Let's see what kind of game recommendations Kevin has for us.
Thanks, Isaac. So for this week, Halloween is close, and so I decided to recommend some games for the occasion. Our first game is The Evil Within, and oh boy, this game is perfect to play in a Halloween night. It's basically Resident Evil, but made by a AAA studio, Bethesda, and, in my opinion, has a better story. So our next game is Friday the 13th, the game. Have you seen the Friday the 13th movie franchise? Then you know what this game is about. You can either be Jason or a counselor in a camp. If you're a counselor, you have to escape or survive the time limit. If you're Jason, you have to eliminate the counselors before the time runs out. Or sabotage their escapes.
They deserve to die.
Well, that's enough for me. Let's see what movies we have for this week. Here's Natalie.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey Bikes, since Halloween is around the corner, I'm here with some more scary movie recommendations. First up, we have Annabelle. Annabelle is about a couple that begins to experience terrifying supernatural occurrences involving a vintage doll shortly after their home is invaded by satanic cultists. Next up, we have the original It. Although this movie is long, it has a great and scary storyline. It is about 7 children who face an ancient, shape-shifting evil that emerges from the sewer every 27 years to prey on the town's children. Now, here's Kim with an anime update.
Good news for the anime community. Kaguya-sama, Love is War will begin in the 3rd season. Its official Twitter made an announcement last Sunday, but the official release date has yet to be announced. Kaguya-sama is about Student Council President Miyuki Shirogane and Vice President Kaguya Shinomiya, who appear to be the perfect couple, but both are too proud to confess their love and scheme to make the other confess their love first. I just finished watching this anime, and I highly recommend it if you like romantic comedies. Now back to you, Ruby.
Anime? That's a new one. Thank you, Kimberly. And Natalie, you mentioned some great scary movies that are great to watch around Halloween, which is right around the corner. Here is Isaiah with some great news about Disneyland.
Thanks, Ruby. Hey, everyone. Even though Disneyland is still closed, Disneyland will be extending downtown Disney into the main street of California Adventure, which is Buena Vista Street, starting in November, and it will only be open for shopping and dining. Now I'm gonna pass it back to Ruby.
Whoa, Isaiah, that is some great news. Now, before we end, in the spirit of Halloween, today's fun fact of the week is that the oldest holiday in the world is Halloween. I never knew that, so I think that's pretty interesting. Now, this week, we not only have one, but two birthday shoutouts. This week's birthday shoutout goes to Sandra and David. They are both Halloween babies. That is so cool. I hope you two have a great birthday. We are now at the end of this week's show. Have a happy and safe Halloween, everyone,